Hi, everyone in the Road to Convention group. I'm responding to Ellen's challenge and jumping out of my comfort zone and going Facebook Live. It's hard because when she said, at least 5 minutes or 8 minutes and optimal is 12 minutes, I can say sometimes it's hard for me to stay on 3 to 5 minutes because my brain starts squirreling and I go off topic. But let's give it a good try because this is a safe group and I know you'll all be kind to me. Um, I'm Dot Richards and I'm from Lowell, Massachusetts. I've been with Send Out Cards. It was 8 years on June 18th, and I can't tell you how much um, my life has changed because of Send Out Cards. Before Send Out Cards, I worked for the government for 37 years. So I had a job where I just went in. I did my job. I was good at it. I was proud of what I did. I had to interact with people, but it was all business stuff, and some friendships, and lunch things, but that was about it. Slowly, I built relationships. So when I retired, and all of a sudden I was left with my pension and my send out cards business to try and grow that so that I can travel and do things and give back to charity. That's my biggest thing. I want to give back to charity like I did when I was working full time. So here I was, September of 2012. Now what am I going to do? How am I going to meet people? I had already signed up some customers. I started things slowly, but most of those were family and friends. And at that time, I think I had signed up one. We called them distributors back then, but I didn't know what. Well, I didn't know. It wasn't no. Let me take that back. I knew how to meet people, but I had to step way outside of my comfort zone to do that. Because, see, I didn't like going to places where I didn't know people. Heck, if I went somewhere with my husband to his class reunion, or we went to visit his family in New York. And, I just would ask him, please don't leave me until I know somebody. And once I was ensconced in conversation with one of his cousins, he knew he could drift away. Well, fast forward, and here I want to run a business. Now I have to learn how to network. And lo and behold, one night when I was listening to Cody on a Monday call way back then, he had Ivan Meisner on. And Ivan Meisner said, if you wanted to work your send out cards business like a business, that sounded good because I had to treat it like a business if I want to make money. I should join a strong networking group like a BNI. So I took it to heart, and then he also said join a soft networking group, and those are like your Chamber of Commerce's, your Rotary, and other service organizations like that. So I set out, and in September, I was a founding member. I helped put together the BNI Power Players, and I'm still a member today. We didn't end up launching till May of 2013. We launched, and then also that October of 2012. I went and I joined the Greater Lowell Chamber of Commerce. And that's been wonderful too. Two different types of organizations and two different ways for me to get out of my comfort zone and get involved. I got on leadership team right away with my BNI because I find it easier to be part of things and interact with people when I have a job to do. And that was the same thing with the chamber. Soon after joining, my friend Wendy was stepping down from her role as chair of the Community Service Committee. And I applied to take on that role because it went with what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to give back. And that was a way to give back to my community of Lowell, helping nonprofits, helping helping other organizations, helping businesses, and all the time with the opportunity to share my business. Hi guys, I'm glad to see people are joining. Hi Sharon, Marianne, and Wendy. Hope I'm doing okay. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you can hear me. So back to the chamber. I got on the committee, started working with nonprofits to help them. My committee helps plan events or get volunteers basically for our nonprofit members of the chamber. So that helped me get out of my comfort zone. Then came the opportunity with the chamber to go on Chamber Chat Radio. That was really jumping outside of my comfort zone. I showed up at the radio station WCAP in downtown Lowell with what I thought was going to be my script because I was all prepared. I submitted the questions and I had my answers written down because I didn't think I'd remember them. But thankfully, Danielle McFadden, the president, and then Karen Bergeron, the then vice president of the chamber, were the hosts of Chamber Chat Radio. And they really helped me out. I didn't have to look at my papers. We just had a great conversation about send out cards. And I figured, excuse me, it's a small town radio station. Who really listens to it? I leave the radio station, and a little while later, I get an email from a friend who said, "A star is born." I was like, oh no, people do listen to that. And then other friends told me they had heard me on the radio. But all of that stuff helped push me out of my comfort zone. I joined another women's group 3 years ago, Polka Dot Powerhouse. And I have to tell you that that is pushing me over the top because they've really pushed me and have helped me get out of my comfort zone in hosting events. Which brings me to a couple of events that, actually a few events that I'm having this week. And one I've posted in this group, it's my Christmas in July webinar that's happening at noon on Wednesday because it's Christmas Eve in July. And then on Thursday, July 25th, I'm having 2 workshops at Vita Therapia in Westford. So if anybody's local, you can jump over to Facebook and my public Facebook page, or my Cards by Dot Facebook page, that is, and check out my event. Let me know if you're coming. I'm doing 2. I'm doing one from 9 to 11 and one from 2 to 4. I had to take a break in the middle of the day because I got myself on the chamber board, so I have to go to a board meeting in between. So I'm having a busy day, but I'm looking forward to having people come to my workshop or webinar so I can share how they can get their Christmas cards done easily with send out cards. So I'd love some of you, if you have time, to jump on. Let me know what you thought. I'd love feedback because I know there's always ways to improve. Oh, thank you, Wendy, about the backdrop. It's new, that's why you see wrinkles in it. I just assembled it this morning, so now I have to steam the wrinkles out of the backdrop so that it's ready for Wednesday's webinar. But I thought it was fun. I have another one too. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's just a brick or a wood background, but I can hide my wall and stuff and just look like I'm having fun. Oh, look what this looks. This is supposed to make me look like I'm on a beach, but right now I'm in my dining room and it's right behind me, so you don't see a lot of it. But that's about it. I'm looking forward to my events this week. Trying to get back into the mode of working. I was on vacation for a week, came home for a few days, got some work done, and then went off to Baltimore to see the Red Sox game. So now it's time to work, 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 work before I head to convention. I can't wait to meet you all these new friends that I've made in the group. I'm looking forward to being able to see you in person and give you all some hugs. And woohoo! I went over 10 minutes so far. How good is that? I don't think I'm going to push my luck and do 12 minutes, but we'll see. So I appreciate you all jumping on, and if you catch the replay, let me know what you thought of it and how I can improve on this. And if you attend my webinar on Wednesday, please let me know what I can do to improve that, because I know there's always room for improvement. So I love feedback, and I'm loving those hearts going up and those thumbs up. Thank you all, and that's it. Ellen, my challenge is done. And all you others, take the challenge. You just got to learn to talk to yourself looking at the screen. Sometimes it's harder than you think, but I did it, jumped out of my comfort zone, and I challenge all of you to do the same. I look forward to seeing your videos in this group. Take care, have a great week, and see you all soon.